How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Lead Therapy, and thank you so very much for taking time for tuning in to my video. Canadian-born political commentator and George W. Bush-era speechwriter, David Frum has taken a break from promoting actual wars in the Middle East to advocate for a cultural war on gun ownership here at home. Now a staff writer at Atlantic Magazine, Frum authorized a piece for the October 2021 issue titled, How to Persuade Americans to Give Up Their Guns. I'll tell you right now, you're not going to persuade them to give up their guns. Frum's thesis is that Americans own too many guns, and that more guns leads to more deaths and crime. In order to combat this situation, Frum urges gun control advocates to convince gun owners to forfeit their firearms by making gun ownership socially unacceptable. In the commentator's mind, there needs to be a moral reckoning whereby gun ownership is treated as something akin to drunk driving. There is nothing novel about Frum's approach. As with most of Atlantic's content, Frum's piece is mostly warmed over regime talking points. The CDC's chief anti-gun advocate, National Center for Injury Prevention and Control Director Mark Rosenberg pushed for a cultural anti-gun campaign in the early 1990s. In a 1994 interview with the New York Times, Rosenberg said, "We need to revolutionize the way we look at guns, like what we did with cigarettes." The taxpayer-funded activist said, "It used to be that smoking was a glamour symbol. Cool, sexy, macho. Now it's dirty, deadly, and banned." In 1995, then U.S. Attorney Eric Holder gave a speech in which he stated, "What we need to do is change the way in which people think about guns, especially young people, and make it something that's not cool. It's not acceptable, it's not hip to carry a gun anymore." In a way in which we changed our attitudes about cigarettes. The future Attorney General went on to add, "We have to be repetitive about this. It's not enough to have a catchy ad on a Monday and then only do it on a Monday. We need to do it every day of the week, and just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way." And the next paragraph shows that all this anti-gun rhetoric, when they try to correlate more gun sales to more gun violence, is absolutely untrue. In July, the journal Injury Epidemiology published Firearm Purchasing and Firearm Violence During the Virus Pandemic in the United States, a cross-sectional study. The paper concluded nationwide, firearm purchasing and firearm violence increased substantially during the first months of the virus pandemic. At the state level, the magnitude of the increase in purchasing was not associated with the magnitude of the increase in firearm violence. The acknowledgement was notable given that the paper was funded by the anti-gun Joyce Foundation, which also funds handgun prohibition organization Violence Policy Center and California's gun control factoid factory at UC Davis. And I want to leave you guys with some facts. According to the FBI data, the homicide and violent crime rates fell by roughly 50% between 1991 and 2019. The rate of fatal firearm accidents involving children ages 0 to 14 decreased 91% from 1979 to 2019. The rate of fatal firearm accidents among all ages has decreased 96% from the record high in 1904 to 2019. I thank you guys so very much for watching today's video. Please leave any comments that you have about the story in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed the video, or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit those post notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video.